One thing I will show you that is absolutely cool. This solder heat shrink gun is absolutely wonderful.
Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah.
Hey everybody, this is Trust Trucker. I am back for another day of working on my truck here. As you can see, got my 3/4 inch wire loom in. Got all kinds of twist tie wraps. And one thing I will show you that is absolutely cool. This solder heat shrink gun is absolutely wonderful for all my lights that I had to use. And then I used this little get up with the arms and the magnifying glass for all my lights here, because I actually had to take on these copper leads right here, you see. Had to cut them, and I actually got soldered. Each one, of course you can see, you got your 4 wires. Black is your positive, green, red, and blue. Those make all your color change. So each one has to be soldered, or one's got to be soldered on each one of these leads right here. So that was some time consuming. And of course, I gave some lead on each wire because I knew about how long I was going to run from where to where. So like I'm putting one run right back here in front of the drive tires. I'm sticking another one right back on this, which will light up a coronata over my center panels. Everything's going to run and attach underneath. I'm going to solder everything underneath the frame right here. Solder the connections from this one, the one on that side over there, and the one running from the back. They're going to solder over here, then run to the front of the cab or down the frame. All of them will come up and tie into this that I ran the other day, where I ran, that's my fog light wire, one of my fog lights that I ran the switch for. Then here's a wire I brought down through the floor for the color changes. I'm going to have a switch there on the dash, and I'll run it up down through here across the frame. That'll come up to new lights I'm going to run in the fenders here over each of the steer tires. So that'll light up, the steer tires will light up, the back tires will light up, and the center panel will light up. So plus we've got all this mess under here that you see. I've got to got them all wired, and I got a wire loom everything together. One thing I did do this time, I didn't do last time. On each section, since I've got blinkers that come from this side, blinkers that come from this side, well, license plate light here will come from each side. I've got my ground wire, and I ran 2 extra hots. Same thing from this side. I've got a ground wire, then I've got 2 hots. So I did it that way, so I've got an extra, that's going to the license plate light right there. That gives me 1 extra hot wire, and this gives me a ground and 2 extra hot wires. So if I ever add any more lights, I've already got wires already run. I don't have to splice or cut in anything. I've already got extra wires, so I'll tie wrap all those up there. So I've got extra leads for them. Of course, here's my 1/4 inch wire loom I've got all run out for the small lights, but that's all a part of trying to get everything set up and done. I'm trying to think ahead, so that's where we're at, y'all. But I'm gonna get started, and we'll catch y'all in a little bit. Peace out. Brake cleaner, y'all. Spray up here, make sure I got a nice, good, clean surface, so when I go to put the sticker LED lights on, is good. Tension cord for my heat shrinks. When you're putting double-sided sticky tape lights on, you want to make sure you got a good clean surface. That way it doesn't peel off, so make sure it's good and clean. And I got my lights already done. Already pre-wrapped. A heat shrink to cover where I actually soldered the wires onto the thing. I taped over because I didn't have the heat shrink with me as I was at the house soldering the wires together on my desk. So I got to get the heat shrink stuff. Okay, got the heat gun on. Now getting the small light, the wire one for the heat shrink. That heat shrinks that, then you put the big one over. You got a good watertight seal. Green, purple. As you can see, we got all of them on. We got that. We got blue. I got this one done. Heat shrink, I gave it a test. So now we have to wire loom it up. I can run it on the back over there. Alright everybody, I've got the wire loom, the wire strip all done. I've already sprayed adhesive on the other side over there on the fender, so now I'm going to crawl underneath the truck and run this to the other side. We actually got that perfect, so now I've got to come over this side. We actually got to tie it in, put it up. Took it, sprayed 3M high strength adhesive back here, so it's kind of make it a little tacky. Alright, got another to heat shrink. Another set of lights. Got them all wired in. Run 2 sections of heat shrink. Smaller section to come all the way up to where the lights are wired up and soldered to the board and the wires. Then I run another bigger one further down, since the bigger one to be able to fit over the light strip is wider than the wires. I just wanted to double check and make sure there's plenty of sealing ability to keep the water out the connection. So I put the smaller one on, cover the wires, then I slide the big one down and heat shrink that over this, so it gives double protection. Got that one on. Slide that one over there. It covers the bottom section that I just heat shrink. Now we go up here. Now we got a good watertight seal. And to even triple check, make sure. Spray on electrical tape. Spray that everywhere the water isn't going to, because we got it done like this, but it just added extra support. Just gives that extra layer of protection. Now that we got that, now we'll wire loom it up. Now we actually have to take it, we're going to run this underneath the bumper. Then going to tie this in to these over here. So we're going to crawl underneath the bumper here. Okay, now you got that run. Now we got our wire here. We'll run this up. now it's about time for me to go back and work on the inside of the truck. Finally got my outside done. I don't know if you can see it, everything's nice and neat. Everything's wrapped up good. Everything's wrapped and tied up. Things wrapped and tied up. All this is wrapped and tied up going up there. Up into the cab. All my lights are in. Of course I gotta clean up all these mess on these cut zip ties. Got all nice and neat down in here. I don't know if you can see it, but the white LED strip down there, that's my light strip down there. When it gets dark, I'm gonna try to go ahead and get a video of all that lit up. Everything's all done here, all zip tied up, wire loomed up. Same thing here. So hopefully we're good to go. We're gonna take this sucker on the inside, start working on switches now. Because you know, I could be a pilot, but like on Pearl Harbor. Y'all pilots, no man, there's a lot of switches and stuff. I can't do it all the switches and stuff, but I do have switches in here I need to work on. As you can see in here, kind of got it torn apart in here. So I got to find some things. I got to reorganize some wires. But we're working on it, y'all. See you on the next segment. All right, everybody, I am back. I have got it all done. I've got the lights temporarily put up right now because I've got to finish all the wiring switches. I've had to cut another hole in the dash, which is hard in that metal dash. I had to take a Dremel with the cutting wheel and all, so I got that done. But now I'm rewiring all the switches, so I had to mark which switches go where because I've got 5-6 different switches in there for lights and for fog lights and everything else. So I had to mark and label which one is going to go to which. And also I'll put all that back together on another day, but I've got them all temporarily wired in right now so you can see what the truck looks like. Let me turn the blinkers on. I don't have the blinkers on, so let me get, I'll turn one blinker on. Yeah, I'll turn one blinker side on so you can see what it looks like with one blinker side. Okay, here we go. From the front to the back here. I've got my inside sleeper lights off right now, so I can see all those on that side blink. I've got the purple LED strip lights underneath the tire well. Got them running down on the inside of the bumper, running all the way down. So as you can see, that gives that a nice good glow. Then we're blinking with the blinker green underneath. I have purple on the fuel tanks. Fuel tank straps, still got the blinkers running down. And of course, I got the purple, which every one of my lights purple. The underneath the strip lights, everything is actually color changing, so I can fix the color. Of course, I got my blinker there from red to purple. I've got my Coronado plate right there. Got a purple, another LED strip running across there. Of course, that's color changing, so you know, like I say, that lights up Coronado. Of course, this side I don't have my blinker on this side right here. But then, as you can see, still got the purple glow for up here. Still got the green and fuel lights here. You can kind of see underneath. You can see the purple on the bumper underneath the thing. So as y'all can see, I am pretty much done for right now. I'm filthy, Catherine's at the house. She is fixing to fix tacos, so I'm fixing to go home and eat, and then take a shower and have a movie day. So I'm taking a break. I've got a lot to do. I still have a whole bunch to do tomorrow. I'll probably wait until Thursday. But anyway, at least I'll get started. I got a good bit done today, so tomorrow or the next day I come out here, it won't be so bad, which is a good thing. So anyway, y'all, I just thought I'd show y'all the progress of it, show y'all what it looks like, and hope y'all enjoyed the videos. Be sure to like my videos, subscribe to my channel, share these videos, give me a thumbs up, y'all. Hey, the thumbs up actually help. But I do appreciate it, y'all, and I will holler at y'all later. Peace out.